Gotta do it. I can block my own light. And I don't look like in the camera. Oops. And okay. Good break. Good. And how long this thing is, I reckon this goes to that. And it's got a green tip to it, just like this one does. These things do have arrows, and these things don't really have follow the arrows, but come on. These things are covering arrows a little bit. Come on. Ah. Shoot. Okay. Found the arrow. Found the arrow. And one. In there. It's a little stubborn. Ah! No, that's left is the battery leads. You need 48 volts of power. Luckily, I have 4 12-volt batteries that should equal to 48 volts. And wired up in series, I just don't know if they're charged. I also don't have any. I'm also not sure if there's any wires here in this shop that I can use to hook them all up. But I guess we'll see. We'll come back to it. Okay, so seems we don't really have the wire I need in order to give it power. Hey, at least we managed to get some pretty good progress. We got the motorized wheel on, we got it connected to the controller, we got the controller connected to the brakes, and the throttle, and the screen. So I think I'll call it good for today and head back into town tomorrow to get the bolt I need to take that pedal off. Wait, not that pedal. This pedal. I can then insert the pedal assist thing right there, and we can, oh yeah, so then we can do the test. So basically wire, socket set, charge, and test. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so I had a lot recorded on a previous SD card, but it went kaput. So I ended up losing a lot of data. But together with the help of these girls' adopted father, we managed to figure out that we could actually use another one of the spacers on this side of the tire and actually put it between the cassette and the frame, and so now all 7 sprockets are good.
I also helped.
Yeah, you did.
So did I.
I'm not sure. I don't remember how much you helped exactly. It was probably a while ago.
When we went to your dad's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When did that happen?
A month ago, I think.
Oh, just a month.
Okay. Okay, so the bike is so far complete, but we've got a little surprise for you.
Should I bring it out?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
We rented this little thing. There's a from a shop, a bike rental place in Terrace Heights. I'm not gonna say the name of it, because if I did that right now, then I would forfeit a sponsorship if they give me one. Anyway, this is a bit more proper built. It's a bit more hefty, doesn't go as fast.
It kind of has. Oh.
And we kind of
Biffed up the kickstand. That was all him.
yeah, I forgot to, we went for a ride with these
Earlier,
and I forgot to bring up the kickstand, so I ended up scraping on the ground. Which ended up acting, what are you doing?
keeping an eye.
Which ended up acting like sandpaper on this.
If you look at this side, they can probably see.
Oh, we got lucky.
Yep.
Okay, so from my experience of riding it all the way back here, I know that this thing is actually
Very uncomfortable.
it's been a stiff seat, but it's got, as you mean, that's got a different kind of motor on it, same amount of voltage, but this has a gearbox in it. Which would mean that while it can't go as fast as the one I modded, it is better on inclines. And it's got more torque to it. And it's also got a bit of a fancier shift. And a headlamp! Isn't that cool? Now why don't we go on ahead and get some footage of
Us riding it.
and yeah, we're gonna be sort of driving side by side. We're gonna take turns holding this little wand with the GoPro on the end. And basically giving our live experiences.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Alright, so give us your thoughts.
Well, I like speed. I love speed, and it's really fast.
How's the seat?
The seat is comfortable. The grips are comfortable, and I really like the little throttle trigger here.
And
And I like that I can see how fast I'm going.
alright. How's the suspension?
The suspension is awesome. Like,
Are you worried about the thing exploding?
no.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm shot.
So, how are you feeling?
Well, the speed is nice. It's nicer than that thing. The fun that I've got here is sort of an opinion-based thing. I mean, if you like sprint, that's fine. If you like a front throttle, that's fine. The suspension makes it a really smooth ride. It's actually a bit cheaper to do. Versus something that's pre-built that you can buy off Amazon. You can do this a lot more custom. And do this on the road.
Okay. So do not pay attention to it. Just pay attention to the road. How does it feel?
So far it's pretty good. I feel like being able to pedal to keep myself going. It can be a little easier or a little harder to control the bike that way. It depends on preference. Got the multiple gears, so that's nice. Visual gears, I mean. You also got the speedometer, that's pretty cool. Battery gauge, odometer. It's like a diet motorcycle.
So, how does the bike feel?
Well, on the way over here from Terrace Heights, it was not too bad. The seat got a little old. So it didn't really hurt my bum, it just it didn't feel too comfortable after a while. It's like sitting on a brick.
What else?
Well, I kind of feel like the twist throttle, but honestly, I kind of think it's cheap to only have part of the handle be twist and not a full handle twist.
Nice.
And the control slash display here is rather similar to the one on that bike. It's a different layout.
Cool.
And you can someone else sit on it. Sit on the back if we can make room. And I haven't tried out the headlamp yet, but the headlamp is gotta sound like a pretty cool prospect.
We were able to make room. So, how's it feel? It feels very nice. Like, I can like pedal, but like.
Try to stay along with the camera.
Yeah, Lexi, you need to keep going. I am. Okay, anything else? The seat is like not super comfortable, but it's also not as bad as sitting on like nothing. So it's better than nothing. And I really like the speed.
Okay, what else?
Well, honestly, I don't know what else to say. Just talk your heart out of like how you think of it. Well, when I'm going fast, I feel like I'm like flying pretty much, and I really like that. Cause I'm like a speed junkie, kind of like my cousin. So that's a whole bunch of fun, and I really like having someone on the back, like my sister. Okay.
Okay. Wow. So, in summary, electric bikes are quite something. It's a bit harder to put one together than it is to just buy one, but that's kind of like given with how many parts go into something electric. And there's also the whole thing of cost. Modding a traditional bike into something like this, if you get the right parts, it only costs you like at most $500. Which is a bit much, but if you go for one that's pre-built, jeez. That's like... I'm pretty sure that the lowest price is like 1,500. About. I may have seen one that was 1,200, but I don't really think so. So it's cheaper to just mod one yourself if you can find the time to actually do it. It's a bit of a pain to do, but it's also pretty fun. And if you're not really sure if you want to go for one, then just find a rental. If you live near Terrace Heights, then if you live close to Terrace Heights or in Terrace Heights, there actually is a rental place there where you can actually get one of 3 different types of bicycle. Either an electric city bike, which is basically just no suspension. I didn't have any of that, didn't have any of that. It's just stiff all over. Here's the mid one it's got front and rear suspension. But it's kind of... And while we did say that the seat was rather stiff, and that this seat was better, They are rather new, so who knows, it may end up changing in time. There's... Yeah, they've also got the Grizzlies. Third type, which have full suspension and dual motors with dual batteries. Which, from what I was told, have so much torque that, unlike this, they can actually spin out. Like what you see on cars when they're like turning the tires so fast that the car isn't able to move yet. It's very inefficient, but I'd say it's also a statement of just how powerful they are, how much torque they have. I may sound a little out of it right now, and that's because, well, I've been riding all day, sharing an e-bike that I rented with some cousins of mine, and I kind of just ate dinner. I'm kind of tired. I'm now looking forward to cleaning up all of this. And it especially sucks because, well, I promised I would clean it all up today. Or tonight at least. Which might end up sucking a little more than I would have liked. I'm not really sure where I'm going to be putting the tools. And I got crescent wrenches. I got a multimeter. I got a cable thing. So a screw cutter. I got a whole bunch of zip ties. I also finally got a charger for the bike. I mean, what's the charge on this thing? Halfway. Okay. Well, I guess that does it. You might be wondering why I'm not showing my face, and that's because I couldn't find my sunglasses. So I guess that concludes it. If you're not sure and you just want a taste, try to find a rental one. They're a lot cheaper than a full-out purchase. If you don't mind going through the effort and work of modding your own bicycle into an e-bike, I'd recommend it. And honestly, I'd say I prefer something that you make yourself. As in, if there's something about it that you don't like, you can mod it with less consequence. Okay, I guess that does it. Time to get cleaning. Yay.